俺のことを見ているのか。NPC だったよな。メッセージ。
いやー、まったくのっけからこんなモンスターに出くわすなんてね。最初は街の周辺でレベル上げをするのが基本なのに、ずんずん突き進むからですよ。だって他のプレイヤーたちがいっぱいでレベル上げなんてできたもんじゃないんだもの。それはそうですけど、どうしますか？大丈夫。
Konichiwa minasan, Anime Guru here. So today I wanted to talk about something kind of controversial with a little bit of gameplay in the background, just so you don't get bored of my sexy voice. Sword Art Online, or SAO. If you're an anime fan like me, then you know how controversial this show is. You can never really be too careful when you're talking about this show, because you either love it or you hate it. Me, I really happen to like this show. It's really simple with me. I love the animation, I love the fight sequences, and the weapons just make me squirm. Let's just say I have a bit of a fetish with weapons. And the weapons in this show are, they're something else. Now, the game that I'm playing in the background is actually called Hollow Realization. It takes place between the two seasons of the show. So in between where Kirito is doing all of his awesome stuff in Aincrad and his awesome stuff in that gun VR game that it goes into in season 2. I happen to really like all of SAO, and I know the second part of season 1 is what kind of drops people when it comes to this show. Now, I don't know exactly how to describe to you why I love this show so much, besides the weapons and the fights and all of that. I had never heard of this show a few years ago. I think I knew what it was when I saw it, but I didn't know the name. So when me and a couple of friends were role-playing in our backyard, and he mentioned this show called Sword Art Online, which we ended up basing a storyline on. I said, I need to check this out, and I did, and I fell in love. I've watched the original season 1 many times, especially that first part. It's really iconic. It really is. So, let's say that, let us say you're a new anime fan. You don't know what to watch. Many people will recommend stuff like Re:Zero, or if you're really new, Black Clover. Now, back when I was getting into anime, people obviously recommend the Dragon Ball, Naruto, Shippuden. One Punch Man was kind of new when I was really getting into anime. So when my friend recommended SAO to me, I'm just like, this sounds really cool. Now, this takes place really far into the future. Well, not really far. It's actually near future now that I think about it. The year 2022 to be exact. Kirito is among a lucky few people who got the first shipment of the Sword Art Online VR game. And when you log into this game, you find 1, you can't log out. 2, if you die in the game, you die for realsies. And 3, fear. Lots of fear. Now, in order to get out of the game and log out, you've got to beat it. And beating this game is going to be a trial, because there's like 500 floors. Now, how would you go about your daily life if you didn't kill yourself the first day you found out you weren't getting out of this game? Me, I would probably end up just straight up being Kirito. Because I'm the kind of guy that tries to find a solution on my own, and I'm not really that good in groups. Neither is Kirito. In fact, it takes him a while to even find a group to group up with, find somebody else that he wants to party with, and it takes him a while to find a guild. In fact, when he first meets his future girlfriend/wife, Asuna, he doesn't like her, and she really doesn't like him either. So, and eventually they do get into a really nice relationship, where they cook for each other, they get all lovey-dovey, and throughout the second half of the series, Asuna is still in the hospital in real life, so he is very worried about her, as many would be in this situation. Now, obviously, he meets a lot of other people along the way. Like, the first person he meets in-game is a kid named Klein. And Klein, to be subtle, he sucks. Hard. But Kirito trains him, and eventually Klein ends up running his own guild. So, That's just a little introduction. So, if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, if you got into a situation like SAO, what would you do? Sayonara, minasan.